The Galactic Empire, with its vast territories and unyielding control over countless star systems, was not just a political and military juggernaut. It was an economic powerhouse and the single largest employer in the galaxy. Its influence permeated every facet of daily life, from the bustling trade hubs of core worlds to the remote outposts on the outer rim. Consider the sheer scale of the Empire's operations. Beyond the impressive fleets of star destroyers and myriad support vessels, there were the shipyards, like those at Kuat and Fondor, which were constantly at work producing the vessels that would patrol the galaxy. These shipyards alone employed millions, from engineers and designers to laborers and logistics personnel. The production of a single star destroyer would involve thousands of workers, each playing a crucial role in bringing the Empire's vision to life. Then there were the countless administrative roles within the Empire. The Imperial bureaucracy was vast, overseeing everything from trade tariffs and taxation to planetary governance and law enforcement. Imperial officers, clerks, diplomats, and countless other roles were essential to the day-to-day running of such a vast entity. The Imperial Academy, with its various branches spread across the galaxy, churned out a steady stream of officers, pilots, engineers, and specialists, all trained to serve the Empire's interests. Furthermore, the Empire's vast infrastructure projects, such as the construction of the Death Stars or the establishment of new Imperial bases, required a massive workforce. Architects, construction workers, security personnel, and many others were all employed in these monumental tasks. The economic ripple effect was felt galaxy-wide, suppliers providing raw materials, tech companies innovating new droid designs, and transport networks facilitating the movement of goods and personnel all thrived under the Empire's expansive projects. Even beyond direct employment, the Empire's presence boosted secondary industries. Cantinas and establishments on planets with Imperial garrisons saw an uptick in business. Merchants and traders, while they had to navigate the complexities of Imperial tariffs, benefited from the relative stability the Empire brought, making trade routes safer from pirates and marauders. This economic stability naturally fostered loyalty among its citizens. For many, the Empire was not an oppressive regime, but a benevolent entity that brought about an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity. The chaotic days of the Republic, with its bureaucratic inefficiencies and political infighting, were replaced by the streamlined governance of the Empire. Trade routes were safer, piracy was curtailed, and many worlds experienced economic booms. Grand Admiral Thrawn, with his keen strategic mind and understanding of cultures, rightly pointed out that the vast majority of planets under the Empire's domain never even saw the shadow of a star destroyer. These worlds, content with the benefits brought by Imperial rule, had no reason to revolt or resist. They did not feel the so-called iron fist of the Empire because they lived in harmony with its regulations and reaped the rewards of its governance. It's essential to understand that the narrative of the Empire as a purely oppressive regime is a skewed perspective, often propagated by those who had ideological differences or stood to gain from the Empire's downfall. For every planet that resisted Imperial rule, there were dozens more that embraced it, seeing the tangible benefits in their daily lives. While it's undeniable that the Empire curtailed certain personal freedoms and employed harsh methods against dissent, from a broader perspective, it brought about significant improvements in many areas of life for its subjects. Infrastructure projects, economic policies, and the establishment of law and order transformed previously neglected or volatile regions into thriving hubs of activity. In essence, the Galactic Empire, for all its flaws, was seen by many as a beacon of progress and stability. The narrative of widespread discontent and resistance is but a part of a more complex tapestry, where many, if not most, citizens of the galaxy viewed the new order not as oppressors, but as protectors and benefactors.